gosh, I hit the start stream button and then realized that I haven't even grabbed my water yet. So give me a moment. Let me make sure that there is sound happening. Okay, I'm gonna go grab some water. Okay, here we are. We are getting started. We just need to do a couple of things. Okay, looks as though I have everything correct. And by that I mean the stream title, the go live notification. Not that that matters. We've already gone live. It's not like I can change it now. But we're going to get started very soon. I'm just going to take a look at a couple of things. Plus, I like to have the chance to say hello and get to know you guys. So feel free to jump in the chat, say hi, do all of that stuff. Let me get this going. Okay. Well, with that said, there we go. Now we've got a stream manager going. Let's say, okay. Ooh boy, it's already hot. I don't know if I remember to turn off the air conditioner. I did. I am a genius. So let's go ahead and get this started. Hello and welcome to Chrono Cross. I am Sammy. This is Lynx. You are Sammy. We are all Lynx? I don't know. All I know is that today, we are going to get ourselves at least one more character and then continue on with the story. Our current party makeup is Lynx, Zappa, and Fungi. I'm thinking about switching Fungi. We'll see. Right now, I'm okay with him. He's really kind of buff. He's about as strong as Zappa, I guess, would be the way to look at it. But we'll see how we do on the Sky Dragon Isle. Last episode, we went into the El Nido Triangle and we found a star fragment just hanging out there in a treasure chest. And now we are going to try to figure out who that star fragment belongs to. So let's be on our way. Okay. I don't know if there's anything to do here. This area is open in the home world and then closed in another world. So I've never really paid that close attention to it. And maybe there is something and I've done it before and I've just forgotten. But every time I see it, I'm like, okay, it's open here, it's closed there. I don't know why. Hey, who was that guy? Ooh, what is that? Let's go find out. It's empty. Star fragment, give me star fragment. No, it's here. Okay, here we go. Now this is kind of a tricky fight. Apparently there is a way to steal an element, but I did not prepare for that, so I'm not going to worry about that. Maybe I will worry about that on a subsequent playthrough, but for now, I'm going to attempt to bring him down as quickly as possible. Ugh. I mean, that was fine. It was fine. This might not be fine. Okay, okay. That was a pretty low level attack. I'm not going to worry about it yet. At some point, I will likely need to heal, but I don't think I need to do that now. I think I'm pretty good. Okay. Now with you... Oh, they've got anti-white right now. That's what that little white square above links and fungi means. Means that they can do all of their abilities, just nothing that is a white elemental. Fortunately, I didn't bring any white elementals with me. We're still pretty good on health. Maybe when we dip below 200, I might think about getting a quick heal going. First, let's just finish off using our techniques. Very good. Man, it was quite the day today. I feel all hot and sweaty, so we'll see how long I can stand to have my super hot light on. But I mean, I could also probably fix it by putting my hair up. I have found that when my hair covers the back of my neck, I get a little hotter. Okay, everybody is still fine. Let's hit them with a spore cloud. Still standing. Okay. Like I said, I'm really looking for getting under 200, and then I will probably think that that is a good time. Links, I think we're just gonna use your strongest available spells. That's what we gotta do. I'm not a huge fan of the black spells. I don't think they do great damage, which is shocking because, like, you would think in a Squaresoft game the black magic would be the best magic, but not this game. I also haven't seen all of the magic in this game, so there might be some elemental spells that are totally new to me and would be awesome. Okay, I think the time has come. I'm gonna get that heal going. Let's go with just to recover all. Hopefully that's enough. Hopefully that will get us all above that 200 hit point threshold. That's what I'm really looking at, is 200 hit points. I know Fungi is, like, he'll hit 200 before anyone else, obviously, but if Lynx or Zappa get down into that region, that's when I start to get a little nervous. Okay. I miscalculated that. The fatigued status effect is always hard for me to comprehend. I'm gonna go ahead and hit him with a fireball. Just want to split up the innates. I don't want him to have a full elemental field. what do you have? You've got Inferno. Let's try Freefall. He's white affinity, which should mean that black magic should do more damage to him. I don't know if that's true, but 178 was pretty good, considering how little damage I have been doing. And then I want to see what a thunderstorm does. Let's see this thunderstorm. Okay. So if I've got offensive magic at that high of a level, that seems like that would be a good way to go. Boo. I'm down to physical attacks because I need to wait for fungi to get back into the positive. Oh, that's so lame. I guess defend. That fatigued status effect really kind of messes with me. But now we're starting to get back in there, and he will hit me probably with an Ultra Nova pretty soon. I don't think it'll kill me, and if I had a trap for it, I would totally put it out, but I don't know if I even bought one. Here it comes. Ooh. I mean, I'm glad that I have been keeping up with my magic, making sure that I'm not doing anything crazy, but yeah, okay, we'll see. I need to get as close to 200 as I can. I don't think he'll throw another Ultra Nova, but it's possible. And right now, it would kill me. Let's see, does he have one? Nope, I already spent it. Okay, I guess let's just hit him with Gravity Blow. It's not going to be a lot of damage. I'm just trying to split up the white elemental usage. And then hopefully Lynx has either a recover all or a heal all, something that's going to help us all out. We'll find out. Okay. Alright, I've got a heal all, and that's all he's got. Might be overkill, but we need to do it in case another Ultra Nova shows up. We gotta be above 200. This one's easy. This one did like barely anything to us. Excellent. Now what do we have? Yeah, I'm gonna hit him with the Inferno. Oh, it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. Still trying to watch my health. Boom! Excellent. Okay, so the only thing we didn't get was the Ultra Nova. So if I wanted to, I could always reload the game, equip Ultra Nova if I have purchased it, and then just do that exact same fight again. We know we could win it, but I don't really feel the need to do it. I would rather wait until New Game Plus to worry about getting some of these spells, because right now I'm like, I just want to survive these fights. Like that's what I'm trying to do. Nice, we got to negate magic. So, the real body of the monster was this small. Naha, 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 naha. Whoopee-pee! Star fragment mine! Ugh, I forgot about this. I once got so frustrated that I just walked away and apparently didn't get him. I got caught, you win. I don't know what he said the first time. I was still hitting the X button. Who are you? I come from faraway stars. But Starkey's ship fall from sky. Star fragment is Starkey's ship fragment. The ship turned to fragments after crash. So that's why you were collecting fragments. If we're lucky, your ship might still be intact in the other world. Really? Whoopee! Starkey will come with you. Yay. Okay. I'm thinking about dumping fungi. But who have I never really played with before? I guess Norris. I've never really played with Norris. And they're the same. They're both yellow elementals. So let's try that. And leave Starkey behind. Okay. There is an NPC. He ran away. So that he's not there now. But we need to go find him and get another frame from him. There you are. Excellent. Now, what are we dealing with this guy? Whoops, too far. Single enemy, shoot a twisting ray of aura from your pistol. And then all enemies fire aura in the air to cause a rain of bullets. Okay. Maybe I have played as him before. Because that sounds familiar, but we're going to try him out nonetheless. Let's empty out fungi. I have not purchased any new weapons for him. Oh, fungi has my mail. So let's go ahead and put him into iron. Get back to Norris and give him mithril. I think I want to focus on his hit percentage, but I don't have a really great thing for hit percentage yet. Give him one of those, and then we'll just put the Profiteer purse on. I like to get more money, so that's what we're gonna do. Okay, whoops. So like I said, guy is gone. So we gotta leave and then come back. And there he is. Huh, so the main body was just a little guy, eh? This'll probably fit that guy better. Try this. Yay. I like the little dance he does. He wiggles his booty as a cursor, but I'm not gonna use it. It's not one of, I might have found my favorite one. The one that I am using, the T for 2 or whatever it's called. I don't know if I'm gonna find anything else that beats that one for my taste, for what I'm into. Okay. Aha. I'm gonna kick Norris out of my party because we do need Starry or Starkey or whatever. Starkey. There's a K in there. So we're going to put Starkey in our party, not permanently. We're not going to equip him with any elements or items. What we want is a weapon that he's not even going to get to use because I'm probably going to give it straight to Norris. Where did you catch this fish? Oh, this here sawfish? I caught it near El Nido Triangle. Why do you want to know? By the way, Shorty, you alright with that fishbowl over your head? Your face is all blue. No problem for Starkey. Blue is fine with me. Don't try this at home, though. If you caught it near the El Nido Triangle, then that thing inside must be mine. Can Starkey take back what's mine? There's something inside that thing? Well, if it's yours, be my guest. I love it. I love that he just walks like he's walking on stairs. Just walks up. It's great. I got the plasma pistol. Starkey, am supposed to say something grateful, correct? You are welcome. Hey, you have great manners, Shorty, but that's my line. Just a thanks will do. There aren't too many like you these days. I wish kids would be more courteous. Aw, Starkey also learned thanks. But who cares, right? Okay. So, you know, what they want me to do is give that weapon to Starkey. But I'm going to try to give it to Norris. Because they both use guns. And so the plasma pistol should be another gun. There we go. Look at that. It goes up by 11 and up by 12 percentage points. So, no, 2 percentage points. I don't know why I thought I was reading 79. That's an 89. That's only 2 away from 91. Don't listen to me. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go with it. Now, because I always forget to do it, let's go ahead and save. Okay. I'm gonna go see something that I don't know if I have ever seen before. As many times as I've played this game, I have rarely used a guide until recently, when I was like, dang it, I want to get a platinum trophy. I'm very far away from a platinum trophy, but I have gotten into the habit of looking at some of these guides and I'm like, oh, I didn't know that person was there. And we're gonna see someone that I didn't know they were there. Where are you? Okay, they are not there. And they don't want me to do anything with the patch of ground. Let's see who's up here. Nobody on that side, nobody on that side. There she is. I didn't know she was there. Teehee, this place is fun! she says to her mortal enemy, the person she attempted to kill. But at least Draggy made his way there. He's not just sitting alone anymore. Okay, that's my Energizer suit. So somewhere inside of here is a resistance ring. So I'm looking for that. Ah, I see it. I see it. I see it. But that's cool. I like it. So Rasley will hang out in the Hermit's hideout in the home world. I had kind of hoped that Starkey would make his way there too, but he might be contented to stay on the Sky, or yeah, Sky Dragon Isle? The place where we recruited him. Okay. Let's continue the story. This next section is a little bit on the long side. So here's the Dead Sea. We haven't found a way in. Might be somewhere here where the name is labeled. But let's go to Marbule. In another world, this town is populated. Here, it's also populated by ghosts. Okay, I don't see anyone in there. I want to find Toma the Adventurer, or the Explorer. That's not him. Huh? I didn't expect any visitors in this deserted village. There he is. I see him. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Let me talk to you. Hey, what's up, guys? Did you come here just to see the Great Explorer? Just kidding. Let's ask him about the Dead Sea. That's the specific thing we need to know about to continue. If we ask about the village, he'll say that all of the people left. They're on a specific boat. If we ask about the monsters, he's going to be like, they're spooky, but they don't do anything, so don't worry about it. I don't know what he says if I ask him what's new, but I'm going to ask him about the Dead Sea. The Dead Sea? Nobody would dare approach that place. I don't know the details, but I've heard that the place is cursed by the most hideous dragon. Everyone's afraid of defying that dragon god, but being the great explorer that I am, I plan to make an expedition there someday. Oh, so you want to know how to get inside the Dead Sea? Rumor has it there's only one way. Death's Door. The entrance is out there, somewhere. Unfortunately, even I don't know where this door is. Let's see. Who might know? Oh yeah, why not ask the sage aboard the cruise ship SS Zelbus? I think I will do just that. Oh, there was something else I needed to do. Something else I needed to do. Hopefully I didn't mess it up by leaving. Yes, I would like to rest. You hear voices outside. Let's go check it out. I like this character, but every time I've played with her in my party, she just takes too long to do anything. So, like, if that character who just jumped and swam away gets recruited and I use her, all of the battles will be in double speed just to tolerate using her. What are you doing up at this hour? A mermaid. A homecoming, maybe? Oh, you say she was crying? A mermaid returns in the middle of the night, crying. Actually, it could possibly be that mermaid who lost her singing voice. Mermaids are known to have beautiful voices and to sing about love and happiness. But mermaids are forbidden to sing songs about holding grudges against humans. If a mermaid breaks the taboo, she will lose her singing voice. I don't blame her though. Who wouldn't hold a grudge after all that's been going on? You're heading to Zelbus tomorrow, right? You should get some sleep. Oh, and don't forget to give your regards to Captain Fargo when you get there. He can be devious, so keep an eye on him. Sometimes I just like to entertain myself. Sometimes I like to make myself chuckle. And silly character voices are one of those things. The cruise ship SS Zelbus, Fargo. There we go. Now that was totally optional if you didn't do it. I'm pretty sure most of this is. I think you have to talk to Toma about Death's Door. I think that is a requirement. But sleeping and seeing the mermaid, I think that's only necessary for recruitment. But I could be wrong. Let's just assume it's for recruitment. All right. It is time to head somewhere. Oh, never mind. Here we go. Excuse me, son of man. Will you be boarding the Zelbus? Take me with you. Let us go. What's that? I also haven't figured out an accent for Zappa yet. It'll happen. It'll come. Maybe. Or I'll replace him and we won't have to worry about it ever again. Okay. The cruise ship SS Zelbus. Now that's a strange name for a pirate ship. Calling it a cruise ship? Weird. Okay. There is only one character to invite here. It is kind of tedious. If you don't know what you're doing, it can take forever. Good news is, I've got a guide that's going to tell me exactly what to do, who to talk to, where to go. It's very hard to fail this. Like, you don't need the guide. You can just kind of stumble around and you will get through it. It's tedious. That's why I'm going to not apologize for using a guide. Okay. Alright, so I don't do anything on the deck yet. There is something I will do on the deck. Doesn't happen yet. So, let's go ahead and find the janitor's closet. Come on, let me in. There we go. Excuse me, but I need to get to work. Please let me through. I guess we'll, I'm gonna ask him about it. I'm gonna ask, it doesn't say it, I'm just gonna ask him. Tell me about the Marbule Sage. Blah, 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 blah. We're looking for the Sage of Marbule. Do you know anything? I don't believe he's here. Try elsewhere. Now please, I have to get to work. I have to mop the floors, let me through. Alright, don't slack off. I also have to... That old man used to be the leader of Marbule. But now he's down in the dumps, mopping the floors of the Zelbus. Through this door is the Grand Slam, a world where the weak are victims of the strong. Power is justice, just what the captain preaches! Anyway, I'll let you through if you can get the captain's permission. Okay. Let's go talk to Fargo. Now, there is another character who I could recruit here, and technically, I should be able to do it with what I have available. The problem is, every time I have tried it with what I have available, I mess it up and get frustrated, and I don't want to do it again. So I might wait until we're later in the game a little bit. It's been quite some time, Irene. You've grown up. Fargo, you have not changed at all. You are still here, drowning in memories of the past. What would you know? I lost everything, blah, blah, blah. That is untrue. My sister left hope. A treasure that may one day bring humans and demi-humans together. You mean Nicky? Yes, and his sister, Marcy. Huh? That child died with Zelbus when Lucia... You do not know anything, do you? Or you refuse to know. You only remember that of the past, which is favorable for you. Lucia tried to save my sister Zelbus, but she was only able to save the baby, Marcy. Lucia felt responsible and has supported Marcy from a distance throughout her life. Look at you now. Where is the old you, who had the passion and desire to build a new world with my sister? I told you, the old me is dead. Now what do you want? I don't need to be lectured by you. Understood. Let me get to the point. You have taken away the song of the demi-humans. In other words, we would like you to free the Sage. I see. But why? You know that song too, don't you? Do not feign ignorance, Fargo. You should know better. Only when the song is sung by one with special power can the effects be brought into full play. My sister Zelbus is dead, and you have taken away the Sage. Marbule no longer has its true power without that song. Marbule is now a nesting ground for evil dream spirits. Interesting. But so what? I don't want outsiders in Marbule. That suits me just fine. How much longer are you going to be stubborn? The Marbule you once knew is no longer there. You will only find a nightmare. Open your eyes to reality. I'm not releasing the Sage, no matter what you say. Fine. I will not beseech you. I will not give up on the restoration of Marbule. I will continue to strive to make my dream, my sister's dream, come true. And after all of that... hey, can I go to your secret combat arena? We'd like to get through to the Grand Slam. Oh, the Grand Slam, eh? So you're out for blood. Tell me, where did you folks come from? Marble. What? Marble? What are you doing here anyway? We're looking for the Sage of Marble. Well. I'm sorry, but there's no one of that sort aboard the Zelvis. Plus, I don't want strangers ruining my fun on my ship. Sorry, I can't grant you access. But that wouldn't be fun now, would it? The foundation of Zelvis is entertainment. What do you say? You try your luck? Try our luck? That's right. There's a casino down below. We'll have a little showdown there. If you win, I'll give you access to the Grand Slam. But if you lose, how about you give me your boat docked to the entrance? Well, what do you say? Let's do it! Good, that's the spirit. I'll meet you down at the casino. Don't chicken out now. Gotta love someone who gives a villainous laugh. Okay, now comes the part that's kind of a pain in the butt. I don't think I can get anything in there. Yeah, I think Nikki is the only one who can open it. Maybe Fargo can open it. No! Not again! Give it up, old man Steph. You don't have what it takes. Just keep doing your shows, that's all. Enough! One of these days, I'm gonna slap your dirty face with a wad of cash and get the hell off of this ship. Well. Look who's here. That old man has built up quite a debt from this casino, so now I own him. I suggest you don't let the same happen to you. Excuse me, everyone. May I have your attention, please? I need to have a private game with these folks. Would you mind leaving us alone for a while? I'll clear any debts you may have. But not Sneff or whatever his name is. Poor guy. He doesn't get to have his debts cleared. Are you serious, Captain? Gorge. Did I stutter? All right. The captain is G-O-O-D. Better watch out. Take it easy on him, Captain. He didn't laugh, but I'm assuming he laughed. Like, come on. It had to be a laugh thing, right? Thanks, everyone. I'll be done soon. Okay, then. Let's begin. The usual, Captain? Yes, sudden death. The rules are simple. Press X after the dealer spins the compass. We'll alternate turns. The pointer will stop on north, east, south, or west. Should the pointer stop on south, where it stands now, you lose. Simple game, isn't it? Just don't make the pointer stop on south. It's a game of luck rather than skill. Okay then, I'll go first. There's no way to win. You might be able to do it a couple of times, but like by the third one at the minimum, or at the maximum, I think you have to lose. You're up. So I'm not worried about it. I'm just gonna hit the X button immediately and hope that I lose immediately. I did not. Look at the devil. Here we go. Here we go. And this one I should lose. Like it should be a south no matter when I press it. You're up. There it is. No! No! You got a ways to go before you can beat me. Well then, it looks like you owe me your boat. Don't hold a grudge. I won that game fair and square. I guess that means you'll have to swim back. What a joik. What am I gonna do? I'm lost forever. Okay. So now, down the stairs we go. Into the inn. Oh, sorry about that. Didn't realize I had a customer. Please do excuse me. So what can I do for you? Hey, don't go up there. Right above this inn is the casino where we played Fargo. Something is fishy. If only we could move around freely like that cat. Alright, let's save. We don't need to, we could save when this is all done, but might as well. Okay. We've gone to the inn. Now, let's go watch a magic show. Believe it's here. It is! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Snuff's Fantastic Magic Show. Is there anyone in the audience who would like to volunteer for this next trick? How about you, young lady? Who, me? Well, it does seem like fun, but you're not going to slice me in two or stick knives into me, are you? Nothing to worry about, young lady. You're in good hands with Steph. Now, please step up to the stage. Here goes nothing. Now, what is your name? Jill. Well, let's start off with something simple. Give me a moment, Gotta ban a bot. Boom. Alright, now we're back. Jill, you are going to walk on air. You're feeling lighter. Jill, very light. 1, 2, 3. Eek. And now for the main event. Jill, you will now become a chair. You will be able to withstand any weight. 1, 2, 3! See? No strings! She's even able to support a fatso like him. Okay then, it's about time we brought Jill back. 1, 2, 3! So, how was it, Jill? It felt like I had no control over my body, but it didn't hurt one bit. It was very strange. Thank you very much for your assistance. You're a phony! You and her probably had this all planned out. You don't believe in magic? Looks like I have something to prove to you. Step up onto the stage. Sure, go ahead and do what you want. I know there's a trick. You're a real live wire. What's your name? It's Jack. Well then, Jack, seeing as you seem so impatient to see some real magic, here's one of my favorites. I will turn you into a cat. I call it catamorphosis. 1, 2, 3! So, what do you think? Don't be afraid. I'll change you back to normal. 1, 2, 3. Do you believe me now, Jack? Thank you very much for your assistance. I hope everyone enjoyed the show. That's about it for today. Until next time! Yay, Sniff! Okay. So, we gotta watch it again, but I don't think it's gonna be as long. I don't think we'll have to watch Jill's whole bit. I think we just have to get up here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sniff's Fantastic Magic Show! How about we start off with catamorphosis today? Do I have a volunteer from the audience? Me. You folks must be new around here. Would you like to volunteer? Excellent. Please step up to the stage. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. And then we run! Where are you going? Wait! They'll never catch me. And now I'm gonna beat the game as a cat. I wish. You can't. It would be cool. Hey, talk to me. Come back, come back. Who are you, Meow? I've never seen you around here before, Meow. Don't be getting yourself into trouble, Meow. Life here isn't as easy as you think, Meow. But I'll give you guys a break and teach you the ropes, Meow. A stray cat's life begins in the kitchen, Meow. Watch your peers and see where they go, Meow. Curiosity won't kill the cat, Meow. There you go. Curiosity will not kill the cat. I wonder if she'll give me a treat. La 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 la, I don't need a recipe book because I'm the happy cook with the skills and the hot look. Okie dokie. I'm glad she shared that with me. Oh, whoops. We gotta talk to this cat. This cat, there we go. Oh, you're a new feline face, meow. You got a lot of manners to be paying your respects to me, meow. I like you, meow. Stay as long as you like, meow. This ship belongs to me, myself, and I, meow. Let me give you a welcome present, meow. Yay! Use it at your leisure, meow. I mean, that's the only way I can use it. I can't really use it if I'm like required to. Like, there's never gonna be a point where I'm like, oh man, I need a frame. Okay, so we got the monster mouth frame. Now, let's go ruin this casino, which is downstairs. That's how they get you. That's how they get you. If you didn't know about all that stuff upstairs, it's because you went straight to the inn. He always yells at me when I try to go up there, meow. Sometimes my master doesn't come down for a long time, meow. I wonder what's going on up there, meow. Okay. Pops at it again. That's not the voice I use, but I've already forgotten. He was more of a sycophant, so I gotta think of how a sycophant sounds. No! Why me? This happens to me every time I start winning big. Too bad, old man. You have to learn when to quit. Enough. I wanted to buy some cat food for those folks. Cat food? For whom? Enough. None of your beeswax. Ouch. My back. Phew. Don't scare me like that. That's what I'm gonna go with. That's my sycophant voice. It's more of an Igor. Don't scare me. I guess the bug dude is not that upset about it. I'm not gonna talk to him. I'm not gonna try to get his attention. Okay. Now let's go get our normal bodies back, I guess. Oh, okay, so I was wondering if they had frames for the cats. I was like, that would be cool. So in the side door, stage performers only, please. No autographs. That means I gotta go this way, where we've got people juggling blades, but we've got a nice little side door. Okay. Hey, look, Salt and Pepper are here. Salt and Pepper are here. You had me worried sick. I had to lie down a bit because I strained my back running. Finally, I'm able to stand up. I'm not 100% better yet, but I think I can change you back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Snuff's Fantastic Magic Show! I have to start off like that to concentrate. Anyway, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Phew, that's a load off my shoulders.
I better stop using that magic. Listen, I'm very sorry you had to put up with being a cat. If there's anything I can do to make it up to you, I would like to help. But due to unforeseen circumstances, I'm forced to stay on this ship. Please do come by again if you're ever around. The least I can do is offer you a cup of tea.
All right. Let's go challenge again. Let me in. Thank you.
I can't allow you to go to the Grand Slam.
But why? I really need to talk to the sage about teaching me the song. Or else, that beautiful island Marbule will be gone forever. I can't just stand here and do nothing.
You don't understand. True beauty is found within a dying entity. Therefore, I will watch over Marbule when its time comes. Furthermore, you and I have a contract. For the time being, you are my possession. What am I supposed to do should anything happen to you? That would be a great financial loss for me.
So you're saying I'm nothing but a mere object?
If that is what you think, so be it.
That dressing table, it looks exactly like my mother's. There's even a scratch I made when I was a child. Wait a minute. Could it be that you are my father? The gentle and caring father I used to know? You're my father? You're my father, aren't you? What happened to you?
I am no longer the father you once knew. I lost everything when your mother Zelbus passed away, including myself. Laugh at me all you want. Pity me if you wish. But remember this, Nikki. Man is not as strong as you think.
Father, I just keep walking in on his intensely personal conversations. I just show up and he's like, all right, I'll tell you everything.
Do you folks want to challenge me again? You know you can't beat me.
Let's do it.
Oh, really? You folks never learn. I'll meet you down there.
I'll show him who never learns. Which is him? He never learns? But I learn. I learn real good.
I thought you might have chickened out. Okay then, I'll go first. What? Impossible! Interesting little item you got there. So I guess you found me out. I lose. As promised, I'll give you access to the Grand Slam. Of course, you'll get your boat back as well.
I mean, at least he's of good spirits about it.
But how did you get a hold of that handle?
I'll never tell. I'll never tell. It'll be my little secret. Okay. So we got a boss fight coming up. And we could use it to get a bunch of items trapped. But again, I'm not all that interested in trapping too many elements on this playthrough. I feel like it's better to focus on survival and then try to get a bunch of elements. But we're gonna save really quickly, because I happen to know that a fight is coming up. I think I already told you that. And yeah, we're not gonna... Maybe I'll try. I don't know what to do! There's a character who can be recruited. She's like the most optional of the optional characters. The captain gave me the okay to let you through, but I'm warning ya, you might not make it out alive. We'll see about that. All right, where is the Saj? Oh, Sage! Oh, Sage! Oh, Sage! Yes! What is it? Why are you following me? As you can see, I am quite busy. I do not have time for a game of tag. Where's the Dead Sea? The Dead Sea? Why do you wish to enter the Dead Sea? Do you realize humans have stolen our land along with our legendary treasure? Humans will do anything for profit, no matter what the cost. The demi-humans aboard this ship are living proof. We have lost all sense of pride with no dreams for tomorrow. We just cling to the mercy of humans every day. Why must we demi-humans lend a hand to humans? What will you do if I refuse? Will you go as far as to use brute force? Okay, you have to use brute force. I was playing this on my own, and I was like, well, let's talk it over. And he just has the exact same conversation again. You have to say, of course. I see. Then prepare yourselves. Let's fight a man with a broom and see how well we do. Now the thing is, if I avoid hitting him with elemental attacks, he should be stuck and locked into regular physical attacks. And then I think that it's Norris who has negate physical. So I'm gonna check and see. Of course, if I don't get to negate physical, then it doesn't matter. But what if negate physical negates my physical damage as well? That's what I'm worried about. And what if healing activates his magical counter? I could probably read all of this and see what it says, but why when we can find out together? Alright, so he hits a lot harder than I was anticipating. Dang it. Dang it. 2 misses in a row. And he absolutely hits with 100% accuracy. Let's give Norris a heal. I don't think that's enough for him to stay on his feet, but it'll be what we gotta do for now. Okay, so healing magic does not trigger his counterattack, so that's good to know. Dang it. I hate missing. Boom. That's the end of him. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Hello, Sammy! Who is blazing, but not Sammy. But also Sammy? I am glad to have you here, Blazin. Enjoy the lurk. I'm going to be doing character voices as best as I can, so have a good time. Alright, we got to growth level 23. That was a pretty good one, and we got some new magic. That's what the flashing little rectangle is that's above my head. I'm doing okay. I had a bit of a stressful day at work today. It wasn't too bad, but I learned a lot, and I hope I'm helping other people, so every day, doing what we can, trying to keep our head on our shoulders and our feet on the ground and our pie in the sky. That's how it goes, right? No magic for Zappa, no new magic for Norris. Kind of sucks, actually. I thought for sure Norris would get a spell. But we did get a mithril helmet out of it. I sense that you are quite serious about entering the Dead Sea. Could it be that you are carrying the burden of fate for the human race? No, for all life forms. Then let me give you this. I am sure you will be able to put it to good use. But just remember, opening a new gate also brings forth a new misfortune. Do not forget. Yay, I got a fiddler crab! There is an area near the Dead Sea where the tides are different. Use that item there. Nature will take over from there. Finally! I knew I'd find you here. You know the legendary Song of Marbule, right? I want you to teach me the song, please. Why do humans have to be so selfish? That song only has a place in the hearts of demi-humans. Why should I teach you the song? Irene's asked me. Okay, so I don't know how to pronounce her name. I say Irene's, and then other times I say Irenes. I don't know if there is like a correct pronunciation. So if you have a preference, feel free to drop it in the chat, but I'm going to stick with Irene's for this stream as long as I can remember it. Irene's asked me to. I see that she has not given up. But it's not only because she asked me to. I personally have a great interest in that song. A beautiful song originating from a beautiful island. I'm not 100% sure I'll be able to pull it off. But if it means I can save someone through my song. There was once a man just like you. Huh? Who? My father? Ah, So you are his son. I guess history does repeat itself. I had high hopes for that man. High hopes that he would one day tear down the wall between demi-humans and humans. But look at us now. The walls seem even higher. Please, don't speak badly of my father. No one understands the pain and suffering he's going through. Even though he has built up this lively place, he screams in sorrow alone within his dark, deep self. But I can hear him, his screams of despair which no one else can hear or wants to hear. So, you can hear him too. I beg of you, please. I bet if my father hears that song. I am sorry, but I have other areas of the ship I must mop. But while I hum myself a song, then you'll... I saw the way you fought back there. I've been looking for tough guys like you. It would be an honor if we could talk inside my ship. Excellent. Okay. All right. I'm going to try it. If we fail, I will come back later. If I succeed, great. But what we're going to try to do is recruit Janice down at the Grand Slam. Thing about this is, I've only beaten her once. In the 20-something years of owning this game, I have only ever beaten her once, and usually I just forget. Oh boy, I got the hiccups. Oh no. All right. The ultimate event of events, the Grand Slam. Monsters from all over the world are here to battle it out. You guys want to participate? Sure, let's do it. Okay, go for it. There's no turning back now. All right, Janice, let's see what you've got. I probably don't have a great selection of monsters to use. Our slogan, fight with might and believe the hype. It's time to get it on! All right, we have a new challenger. Let's see what our new contestant can do. Woohoo! Don't take me too lightly. Yeah, I do not have enough to do this. Let's replace you with a... no, not a gobbledygook. Maybe a crossbones. There is a way to do this, but I don't think I've got enough characters to do it. So if we lose, we lose, and that's fine. We'll come back. We need to find a forget-me-not pot, and we need to put it on someone we actually want to keep in the party. And I don't think I'm going to survive this particular battle. Dang it. Oh man! In one hit, he has put me on my knees. So let's use my strongest element, my strongest technique, and hope. Just cross our fingers and nope. Alright, well, the beach bum was pretty much useless in this entire battle. Crossbones might stay alive, but and the Wraith will probably do well as well. Alright, 15 is pretty good. Oh yeah, he's got terrible ones. Okay, we'll do a couple of sword dances to try to do this. Nice. Excellent. Alright. It only took us a full round, but they're down by one as well. Okay, good job, Crossbones. You're still up. Now, for you. He's got a lot of Hell Souls and Hell Bounds and all that stuff. I'm going to try the Dark Mist. It won't do any damage, but it might stop them from connecting with their hits. Nope, it missed completely. That was a waste. Dang it. I was not expecting him to get that many hits. Okay. I'm also in a tight spot. Let's try to kill him again with a sword dance. And then I might start casting these Hell Souls and Hellbound against the Torminator. Excellent. Okay. Ooh, okay. Now, I will not be able to use these 3 fighters anyway, so if 2 of them die, that's fine. But I doubt that the next group will be able to hold themselves up to the challenge. I know what I mean. I think they're gonna lose is what I'm saying. Alright, did we get them? We got them. Excellent. Got a stamina belt, and now... Hey, not bad. But how about some of this? Okay. I don't feel good about this, but I don't have enough people to carry the party. So we essentially need to bring in someone who's going to lose. And that might be this Komodo pup. But I'd rather it be the bulb. So let's go with a cat burglar and then a lagoonate last. And we're just gonna hope that the cat burglar can carry this entire fight. Although, as I'm looking at what's left, I think on the last fight I will go lagoonate, snib goblin, and snob goblin. Have them together. Maybe they'll have... I don't think they do have a dual technique, so never mind. Maybe I'll do lagoonate, total chaos, and then one of the goblins. So I'm gonna take the snob goblin in here, and hopefully that'll keep the gobbledygook alive long enough. But let's find out. If I win, great. I got another character added to my party. Oh boy. Alright, so that raises his evasion. I could counter it by hitting myself with a 99, which gives everyone and all of their hits 99% accuracy. But I think I'm going to hold off until we are down to the last guy. Oh, I was hoping that would do a lot more damage. Okay. I don't love these. I don't love these at all. But we'll hit them with a bush basher because, like, they don't have strong enough attack for me to rely on their attacks. Somehow. Eek. Okay, good. I was like, if he hits twice, then I'm dead. Dang. But maybe I can suck their blood, get some healing for gobbledygook. Not much healing, but we did get some. And we lost a heavy hitter. So this might be the end of the round. This might be it. In order to make it possibly go longer, I'm gonna give myself the 99. I had wanted to save this, but I don't have one of my allies anymore. Alright, I think his nimble has worn off. And this is gonna kill gobbledygook. There's no way around it. Yeah. That will kill everybody, so I gotta figure out a way to stop him. What do we got? I could strengthen. I guess I could do the triple fist and hope. Wasn't enough. And that's probably gonna end it. But we tried. We tried, and that's enough. So we'll need to go and find... I mean, we could pull what's her name into the party, the lady who has got doppelganger. But she's not very good in a fight. Woohoo! Good guys always win! So I don't know. I want some heavier hitters, and I want a lot of them. But I want to get the Forget-Me-Not pot because I think that would be better. I can just put that on Surge or Lynx and let them always be remembering people that they kill. And I get to keep the Forget-Me-Not pot between plays, between games, if I go into New Game Plus. Okay. Now, let's see here. Okay, he is not there. Aha, I gotta go back to the casino. What's going on? What's up with the old man Sneff today? Ever since the captain lost, Sneff's been on a winning streak.
Jackpots galore, baby! This is why I can't stop gambling. Lady Luck is with me today, baby. Now I can pay off my debt to the dirty captain. Oh, it's you. Luck has finally come my way. I'm going to pay off my debt and get the hell off of this ship.
Depending on his affix, I might put him in my party now, because I don't know if I've ever played with Sneff. I always just... Most of these characters, I just recruit them and send them into waiting. Hey, Pops, I heard you paid off your debt to Fargo.
You're not pulling my leg, are you? Why would I lie about something like that? There's no reason for me to stay here now. I'm getting off of here.
This is kind of sad. It was 3 years ago when you shook us in after you found us wandering around with amnesia. We are greatly grateful to you. We still have a ways to go with our stand-up comedy act, but one day we will really truly make you laugh.
Lincoln Stout, if I run into any of your comrades, I'll be sure to tell them you're doing well. Good luck to you guys too, and go on that diet already.
Yeah, I know.
Come on, guys, enough moping around. This won't be the last time I see you. Take care, everyone. Nah, forget it.
Huh? But why? You were always talking about getting out of here.
Not until you're able to handle 4 swords. And not until someone laughs at Lincoln Stout's jokes. I can't just leave my family behind.
Pops!
But I just want you to know, I may be traveling with these people whenever they call upon me. Well then, who's up next?
We are. Rightly right.
And you two should be practicing instead of crying.
Yes, sir. It feels good being yelled at by Pops again.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Have him join my party, obviously. And because I've never seen him before, I think I am gonna try him out. Well, let me see. What is his... I haven't... Well, I think I've seen them before. I'm gonna get rid of Norris. Let's try Sneff. Yeah, I heard it too. Yeah, I heard it too. I didn't realize what I said until I said it. Okay, with him, he's got Big Deal, which is a single enemy, swiftly and forcefully throw your pack of cards. Cool. And HP Shuffle, which goes to self and reorder the digits that make up your hit point value. Interesting. I mean, if you're looking at like a low hit point value and they're taking the 0 into consideration, maybe you can turn it into a high hit point value. But I'll try it. See if I like it. But he might not stay in my party for very long. Alright, he comes with a Mithril Mail. Excellent. Don't have any other stuff available. Oh. Whoops. Take off Norris's accessories. Like, I know that they both have this mithril helmet on, but I'm interested in his magic. So we'll give him the Profiteer Purse because I like to have money, and that's what I'm working towards. And then I think I have a magic ring. I think that's all I've got. Yeah, that's magic defense. Stamina belt, silver loop. Yeah, I think we just gotta go magic ring. It only improves by 1, but it's better than nothing, I guess. Okay, so Janice. Janice is someone we have not collected. But it is time to start the Save Marbule quest. Apparently I need to do this quest in order to eventually be able to craft rainbow equipment, which is such a pain in the butt to craft. There's so many steps involved with crafting Rainbow. But I think we've got it. Okay, let's go up here. I mean, the first part is pretty easy. Nikki has told me all about you guys. Hop on. Let's hop on. That wasn't a hop. None of you hopped. Okay. Part of doing this is also getting a character. Rockin', I knew you'd come. Well, now that we're all here, here's my idea. How would you like to save an island with a song? Ha! Think before you speak, Nikki. You've got to be out of your mind. No, I'm serious. According to Irene's, the island of Marbule is infested with monsters. Their only weakness is a demi-human song that the sage knows. While we perform our gig near the island, these people will exterminate all the monsters. That's the plan. Of course, you'll help out, right? No, we can't. I'm just kidding. Of course we can. Rockin'! I knew you'd help. I shall gather all the demi-humans on the Zelbus to play backup instruments. It will be difficult for humans to play the proper notes for our song. But don't we have to bring this ship over to Marbule? Our ship's chained to the Zelbus, you know. And plus, we have a contract with that Fargo guy. We can't just leave. Yes, I know. I don't intend to go with our ship alone. Wouldn't want to disappoint our fans aboard the Zelbus. The only hurdle left to clear now is how to convince my Fargo. I'll leave that up to you, Irene's. We have to concentrate on setting up the gig. Hey, you know, this is starting to sound interesting. It's almost like a test to see how far we can take our show. So, you're with me on this, Mickey? Great. Let's get everybody for rehearsal, everyone. Let's get ready for rehearsal, everyone. I know how to read. Thank you for your support, honored sage. I trust you will put on a good gig. He's still holding the broom even though there was no broom with him. His walking animation can only be with a broom. Excuse me. We seem to have involved you in quite a task. If there is anything at all I can do, I will be happy to join you. Have her join my party. Yay. We're not taking her with us at this time. I want to try out Snef a little bit more. And eventually we're going to dump Zappa. He's going to get dumped for Fargo, but we got to get to that point in the game. Okay, so we have done everything that we can do now to get us Rainbow in the future. Spectral gear in the future. Like, it was all just set up. There's a bigger part that's going to be coming that we're going to have to deal with. Then we'll have to talk with someone, and then finally we'll be able to craft Rainbow stuff. Except I won't have the materials to do it, and so I'll have to boost the game In this game, you can hit, I think it's L3. One of the analog sticks allows you to boost in battle. And essentially what that means is that your magic is always filled up. You don't have to go through attack phases in order to fill up your magic. They treat it more like a Final Fantasy game, and your magic is just permanently full. So I don't usually use it unless I am trying to get spectral gear. Because with spectral gear, you have to kill the enemies with a summon. And then they will drop elements corresponding to the summon that you had just used. And since you need all colors in order to craft anything spectral, I end up doing a few fights with like one summon, then a few more fights with the next one, and I'll go down the list just trying to get it all figured out. It's a pain in the butt, but once you do it, then, you know, you get some really powerful gear. But we won't deal with that until it's time. For now, let us use our new item. Okay, so the hint that we got was that the tide is different in these waters. And you see the tide here goes upwards. And is there tide anywhere else? Yeah, tide here tends to go upwards. Tide here tends to go upwards. I mean, they're going to like the northeast, but they're going north, relatively speaking. And then the tide here is going south, or really in all directions away. But beyond that, we've got the map telling us exactly what it is. Like, the clue that the sage gave us doesn't even matter because we didn't need it. Neat. All right, so that was step one in getting to the next area. I think that we can get through step two, but I don't think we will finish this area today. It will likely be done tomorrow. There's Radius. I think I will need to put him in my party for the next part. I might not. I might be able to just go and he'll hang out in the back and be like, I know what's going on. Okay. What is the evil sword Masamune doing here? Sometimes pronounced Masamune, sometimes pronounced Masamune, but I'm gonna say Masamune. Ugh, it's no use. We will not be able to proceed without going mad. Sammy, we have no choice but to withdraw for now. This is the first time. This is a mistake. Okay, I'm going to make my face disappear because I didn't misread that. He says the word Sammy. This whole game, this whole time that we have been in this body, everyone has called me Lynx. Until we get here, when Radius is suddenly like, you know what? I've known for a while that you're Sammy. I'm gonna call you Sammy. So, or Surge if you're playing with the default name, but not me. The path appears to be blocked off by that sword. He must already be in there. The negative sentiment associated with this sword has intensified. It will be impossible to proceed without going mad. There has to be a way. The Dead Sea is right under our nose. Only the dragon sword Einlanzer can break the seal of the Masamune.
The Einlanther?
Yes, the legendary holy sword forged by the Dragon Knights. I have laid it to rest beside its rightful owner, Garai. He sleeps within the cavern. Although it pains me to disturb his eternal slumber, we have no other choice. Where is the cavern? We know it today as the Isle of the Damned. It was an ordinary cavern until it mutated into a nesting ground for demons. I believe this may be the result of Garai's sentiments which lingered. A negative sentiment which even the Holy Sword could not restrain. In order to make our way in there, we need a certain item that Garai used while he was still alive. I have stored it away in a hut where Garai and I used to train. We must go and get this item. Okay, what I do not know is if I need to have Radius with me for this to work. Nonetheless, let's go to the Hermit's Hideaway and find out. Because I'm going to try doing it without Radius in the party. I'm going to see if I can do it on my own. Well, not like on my own, obviously. I'm going to take people with me. I don't think we have a fight coming up, but just in case, let's go ahead and save. It took you long enough. I've been waiting forever. Dario's father, Garai, and I used to frequent this island for our training. I lose again. You're always a half step too slow. And you have a habit of turning your wrist before you swing down. I can read your every move. Ha! You're about the only one who knows that, since we practice together so often. And I thought I was a genius. Yeah, right. The Einlanzer is a legendary holy sword passed on to the most skilled swordsman of the Acacia Dragoons. It belonged to Garai before Dario took over the title. He was a magnificent dragoon. Could this really be it? The Mazamoon of legend? Or the Sword of Legend? The Mazamoon? I got a little too excited trying to remember his young man voice. My word. Leave it alone. There's something wrong about this. What could be wrong? This is the legendary sword. No, don't touch it. See, Garai? There's nothing to fear. Perhaps not. Let's go, Radius. No use hanging around this eerie place. The Mazamoon. That sword is cursed with hate and sorrow. Anyone who lays his hands on it will be overcome with negative sentiments and will be driven mad. Enough talk from an old man. Just wait here a moment. Sneff is scratching his butt. He's like, okay, if I gotta wait, I'm at least gonna enjoy myself. Do I have to chase him in? Can I wait? What am I supposed to do? Doesn't say. I guess I chase him inside. Nope, there he is. There he is. There he is. Sorry, I was impatient. Sorry to keep you waiting. With this mirror, we should be able to make the inner parts of the Isle of the... We should be able to make it to the inner parts of the Isle of the Damned. And we got the Garai's keepsake. Yay! Let us be off to the Isle of the Damned. I think I am going to put Radius in my party. I didn't want to. Let's see. I don't like having opposites with each other, but we're going to do it anyway. Because I want to see... Whoops. What we've got. Alright, Zappa, let's take off all of his elements, and we'll put them on, well, not them, we'll put whatever elements we have on the whole party. And then, what do you have? You're wearing iron. What is the Energizer suit? Oh, that's right, at the end of the battle, you automatically recover your hit points if you're using all of your, if you're using all of your magic in the fight and you don't have the ability to recover, the Energizer suit will get you back to full health. So it's cool. Yeah, he's going to take everything off. Because Radius is going to only be using one mithril helmet, but still. I wanted to have it. All right. Here comes the dream team. Lynx, Radius, and Sneff. I've played with Radius a few times. I'm pretty confident with his abilities. It is Sneff who I'm a little bit worried about because I've never played with him before. And I just hope he's pretty good at this. All right. Now the Isle of the Damned has 2 items right at the gate and then 2 items at the end. Otherwise, it's a fairly short dungeon where if you have never played it before, you get lost a bunch. And if you have played it before, it feels like, oh, well, that was a piece of cake. So, let's focus on getting the treasures for the first part. Which means we gotta fight this guy. And then we gotta fight his friends. But in a very particular way. Oh, good call. Thank you, Blazin. Blazin has just purchased a hydrate and a posture check, so I'll get my back up. If you are watching, you are earning beard hairs, and you can use those beard hairs on making me do things like take a sip of water. Or sit up straight. Or, if you want to spend the big bucks, having me stretch. So let me hit that guy. Oh, Sneff is confused. Alright, can we see? Oh yeah, that's right, because of the way the camera's positioned, you can't really see my face anymore. But, we'll go up. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ooh, and then a big stretch forward to touch our toes. Oh. And then roll back up. That last part is critical. You don't get a real stretch unless you... Okay, what were we doing? We were killing things. I think I should be able to get through these fights with just physical attacks, although I'm a little nervous about how much damage they are doing to Snef. It's very possible. Oh, crap. Alright, well, he missed, so that's good. I don't want him to get confused again because that's a pain in the butt. I do feel better. Thank you, Blazin. That did help out. That was good. And my throat isn't so scratchy anymore. Alright, so that's the first door. Now, this part can be a pain in the butt. Oh, 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 do you see me up here? Dang it, I was hoping he was close enough. You essentially have to lure these lanterns into 2 different spots. So from here, I'm gonna do my best to get him to come this way. And I'll fight him at this door. Then I'll fight him upstairs. Hopefully, they don't confuse Snef, and we can actually see what he does. Like, I didn't know Magma Burst causes confusion. That kind of sucks. No! That's fine! Okay, so we don't really get to see his attacks because he's throwing cards, but I do... Oh, never mind. I was about to say, I do want to see his techniques, but if they die, I don't get to see those techniques. Perfect. So that's some crafting materials. Now, whoop, got a little too close. We neither want to get too close nor too far. We want to keep... Oh, come on, dude. Stay focused on me. Up the stairs, up the stairs. There. Easy. That might have been the smoothest I have ever done that. Usually I am stumbling around looking like an idiot, fighting a bunch of them unnecessarily. But that time I did it. Alright, well, he doesn't have enough. I hate it when they interrupt. It's good strategy that they interrupt. I still hate it. Okay. Fingers crossed that Lynx does not get confused. It looks like he got confused. Great. It looks like Radius is going to be confused. That's awesome. Everybody loves that. Do love it when they miss, though. Oh, and I do love it when they break the confusion for me. Okay. He was going to do... Oh, he's only got single enemy techniques. Okay. He's not going to do anything. Whereas Snef... Okay. Looks like I'm targeting an enemy, so that's good. This is his only attack-based technique that I have now. I've never seen it, I don't think. So let's try it out. The big deal. Alright, it's fine. It's fun. I'm curious about the other one. The one where he shuffles around his hit points. But I'm not sure. Leave it to a confused character to screw everything up by attacking with elements and all that other stuff. I don't want him to do that, but that's what he's gonna do. Excellent. All right. Okay. The next one is going to be tedious and a pain in the butt, but we won't have to see it until we get there. The good news is this next section is so easy, even though it's very confusing. There's like a million different exits. There's not a million exits. There's like 6. But most of them just take you in circles. Except for one. Only one takes you to the next area that you want to be. I hate missing. Ooh, I hate missing. That is the thing in this game that angers me to no end. I'm fine with doing minimal damage during my attacks, but missing an attack. Ooh. This could be an instant KO. It looks like it is. Yep. Hate that. Thank you, Blazin. It is important that we get good. Oh, man. Alright, back on our feet. Let's go kick some more butt. There. Can't believe that he insta-killed me like that. What a jerk. But that was some pretty good stat boosts. I'm into that. Kind of makes me think I should kill the other dude before we go off to this boss fight. Please don't insta-kill me. Oh, look at that. One of our former bosses has now become a regular enemy. Ugh. Excellent, excellent. But my boss is trying to kill me. Dang it. I think what bugs me the most about those particular abilities is that when I use them, they almost never work. And when the enemies use them, they work every time. And I hate that. I think that insta-kill abilities should have the same success rate between the player and the enemies. Like if I do it and I have a 10% chance of it working, then enemies should only get a 10% chance of it working. But that's just me. That's just what I think. I am gonna try this and see if I can annihilate an undead. Oh, it annihilated all the undead. Everything there was undead. No complaints here, except that I didn't get any stat boosts. But whatever. Okay, well, let's go to the final area. I just want to make sure, yeah, there were no treasures up there. All of these mirrors you use the Garai's keepsake, but you only need to use it on one of them. Ah, that jerk. It's not where he was supposed to be. No! Just such a nuisance getting confused. Oh, look at that. I didn't get confused. Good. Oh, I know what I'm doing. All right, so I was thinking that I might try Sneff's second technique now, only because the number in front, the 200, is the lowest of my individual numbers. So like, if I were to use it now, would I have like 352 or 523? Like, will it shuffle in a way that either the 3 or the 5 comes in the front? Or will it be like, you're already at full health, shut up, dummy? Which is also fair. So good. I mean, we still didn't get a chance to see it, but we might get a chance to see it on the next one. All right, let's go about the long and painful task of trying to lure him over here. We're also going to that suit of armor. I don't know if you see it. Excellent. Okay, once I get to the stairs, I think he just automatically goes to the door, but I have to get him in position. Nice. I mean, fine, but dang it. I was in the middle of a combo and now everybody's interrupting me. Okay, we're not confused, so we should still be able to fire off some feral cats. Unless this confuses me. That confused me. God, that sucks. Ugh. He's my only person that has a hit everyone technique. He's got Holy Light, and that should kill the 2 deadheads. Because I think they count as undead, but I think the lanterns will stay alive. Yeah. Good. Not good. Oh, fine. Fine. If he's attacking the enemies, that's golden. I'm good with that. It's when he attacks us that I'm disappointed. Oh, why didn't that count? That's why I say it's tedious. You have to walk that whole way and just hope that he was close enough. Okay. Come on. Follow me. Quit getting distracted. I feel like I'm talking to my children. Stay focused. Stay focused. We can do this. Keep following. Keep following. Okay. Hopefully I'm close enough. That time I tried to get right up in his business. Excellent. Excellent. So only one of them will have the potential to confuse me. And I'm sure he'll do it too, 'cause he's a big jerk. Nice. Okay. No confusion this time around. But I still want to try out Snef's level 3 tech. If I can. He's probably too strong. I'm probably going to end up killing everybody accidentally. Yep. Yep. There we go. There it is. Okay, we just have to do that one more time to that suit of armor that's down below. So let's see if we can lure him over. This suit of armor shouldn't be as much of a pain in the butt as the stairs or the ladder was. Keep following. There we go. Excellent. Not excellent. That was excellent. And now, let's go ahead and try this. Yeah, didn't kill him, but that's okay. All right, we've got a pretty big attack coming up. This guide that I'm reading from GameFAQs.com is recommending that this next fight I reload the game if it doesn't drop something, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. We're going to live with whatever we get in this fight. The White Knight. Gonna hit him with my glide hook. It won't do a lot of damage, but I do like to use it. Okay. Attack has temporarily been decreased for us while his defense has gone up. That's okay. I'm only using the attack just to build up my elemental level. Fine, whatever. Oh boy, do I hate missing. That was pretty good. Pretty good. If I were smart, I would use probably some white magic against him. But I think I can hold my own just doing my normal fighting tactics. I think that this would be a pretty simple fight. It's not a boss. It's not anything like that. Yeah. I'm fine with him raising his own defense because usually I don't really need anything with his defense. But this is the one I want to try. Reorder the digits that make up your hit point value. Right now, 2, which is the front number, is the lowest of those numbers. Anything would be an improvement if that is what this does. So let's see what we can get out of this. It stayed 253. That sucks. Okay, whatever. Now I've learned all that I need to know about Sneff. Kind of a crappy character. Oh. Let's hit him with a long shot and see what that does. Okay, it wasn't great, but it was better than nothing. But yeah, Sneff is getting replaced for sure. He might have suddenly become my least favorite character. Oh boy. I was sitting here thinking like 532 would be great for my new hit points. Nope, that's not what they're doing. Oh, what are you doing there? See, what sucks is those guys who are hitting for 0, that counts as a hit. Their elemental level goes up. Even though they're doing 0 damage, they are then able to hit me. But, like I said, the game uses different rules than the rest of us. So, you know, enemies can use magic without going through the whole tedious process of punching their way into magic use. Alright, we've got a confused radius. That always sucks. Excellent, excellent. I do love knocking out enemies with one technique. What a jerk! That's the wrong person, Radiance. You're wasting your elemental level. Bah! No! Alright, so if this kills Lynx, then there's nothing I can do about it. Lynx is dead, and then I've got... Okay, thank goodness. And then I've just got a confused Radius and Sneff, who admittedly hits a lot harder than I thought he would. So even though his magic is kind of weak sauce, it appears that his physical damage is pretty dang good. Like, but that's weird, right? Like the guy that we recruited because he's a magician is better at physical combat. A little strange. Radius, Lynx, Sneff, may you all rest in peace. No, Garai! Nary a day passes when I don't look back on that day. I was overcome by the power of that sword. Who'd have thought we'd find the Mazamoon in this cave? I know. Hey, Garai, what? What the? Black. Ha 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 ha! Now I'm the top swordsman of the Acacia Dragoons! Ha! I did it! I'm the greatest! Ha ha ha! Huh? What happened? Oh no! What have I done? No! I know I lost my sanity because of that sword. But I must admit, the sword was not entirely to blame. I was jealous of Garai. I wanted to be the better swordsman. The once renowned Mazamoon, the holy sword that conquered darkness. Could it merely be a tool of murder? For murder, sorry. Should you feel remorse for what you have done, then may you fall by my sword, you traitor. Garai, no! Listen to me, Garai. We need the Einlanzer to seal the cursed evil sword. Alternatively, to seal the cursed evil sword. Then express your intent to the Einlanzer, as a true swordsman would do. You must defeat me to proceed. These two characters are very hard to do at the same time. In order to believe in what is right, must one suffer pain and sorrow? Do not hesitate. Show me the pride and honor of the Acacia Dragoons. Come, Radius. Okay, hopefully nobody's talking anymore and I can just talk in my normal voice that feels fine and easy on the throat. Okay, Garai has a white innate, which is a little bit strange for the undead, but that does mean Lynx will do pretty well against him, of course, unless I miss. Golly, I hate missing. It's like my least favorite thing to do in this game. Now, let's make sure that I am not getting myself in over my head. Okay, that was better than he usually does. Ooh, okay. That was a bigger hit than I had anticipated, and he's not doing as much damage as he has been doing. So maybe let's let him cure himself. Hopefully that gets me above 200. Nope. But got me close. Got me pretty close. What a jerk. Always interrupting. And at like half my health. Okay. Feral cats. I'm thinking Snef is going to be in charge of healing. And we'll have Radius and Lynx stick to damage. Until Snef runs out of healing. And then we'll switch it up and see what we can do. Oh crap, that was fine. That was fine. And with that. and then hit him with that. We did 99 last time. Only 124 this time. It's still better than nothing, but, you know. Would have been nice if it was even higher. Snef, where does your stamina go? Oh my gosh, I am excited to get him out of the party. Alright. Radius is still standing, which is good. Could stop his physical attacks, but that's not going to help me when he starts throwing his magical attacks. But his physical attacks are pretty freaking powerful, so it might have been a better idea to go for that. And I don't have anybody else that has anything like that. So let's hit him with a free fall. Because like I said, I'm going to keep Snef in charge of healing, despite the fact that he's kind of terrible. Oof. Okay. He will do healing for everybody. Hopefully it's good enough to survive. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. And then he will... Oh, crap. He'll do nothing of the sort, because again, he's terrible. I keep thinking I can rely on Snef, and then Snef reminds me he's kind of garbage. I mean, we're gonna have to cure Snef because he's almost down, and I need that negate physical. Just need him to build up his stamina to be able to use it. With you, let's try this gravity blow. I don't know if it's going to do much damage, but we're going to try it. We're going to see. Okay. Dang it. Dodge. For once. Dodge. Oh my gosh. All right, let's negate physical on... What? That sucks. I misread it. I thought it said single enemy. It says single ally. Then let's give it to Radius. He's almost down. Okay, I was like, don't let him hit again. We're gonna hit a heal all. It's my strongest healing magic that I have available. And we're using it just to keep everybody on their feet. I think he is staggered. I think we have got him down to his injured state. I'm very tempted to try Holy Light against him, but I think it would be better to go with... Ugh. Well, let's try it. Let's see what happens. Worst that'll happen is I heal him and this fight goes a little longer. Alright, that's definitely not healing. This might kill Snef. It killed Snef. So. What that means is that now we've got a full white element field. And now Garai is even stronger. So, if I can... That was cheap. I'm so angry. I am so angry that that happened. We gotta use a bushwhacker. If we kill him, then it sucks because Snef won't get any growth out of this. Good. And I'm not gonna attack him. I couldn't anyway. I've only got 1 stamina. So let's go for the heal. Okay, Snef, stay alive. Take him out. It looks like he's targeting Snef again. I hate it. I hate it so much. All right, well, Snef is not getting anything out of this fight. That sucks a lot, but what can I do about it? If I get a game over, I would actually be okay with that because then I can kick him out of the party because he's no longer worth it. But no, of course I don't. I get a victory, which is fine and good, and it is what we wanted. But dang it, Snef doesn't get anything out of this victory. Might as well have had him sitting in the library or whatever I call it. Okay, we got new magic for Lynx, new magic for Radius, maybe new magic for Snef, but we won't know until we get a chance to look at him. Alright, got the Einlanzer. I have always been prepared to fall to a sword held by one of your sons. Perhaps Glenn will take on that role now that Dario is gone. However, I must attend to some unfinished business. Please wait a little longer, Garai. Forgive me, my friend. Okay, I don't think Snef got an extra spell out of that. And because we were gonna have to walk all the way back, might as well use a couple of these. There, now he's on his feet. I'm so angry that fight was hard. But that's the whole point, like, that's the reason I started a new save file instead of, you know, just playing New Game Plus, was because I was like, this game is hardest the first time you play it. Once you're in New Game Plus, everything is a breeze. And you just kind of walk over everything, and it doesn't become challenging until the very end of the game. So this is by design. They did the right thing. It's hard. It should have been hard. I'm just mad that it's hard. Good. And, yeah, I'm gonna hit him with the big deal and hope that that kills him. Okay, so what we are going to do is get to the Dead Sea. And I'll show you guys what it looks like. And then we'll call it a stream. I mean, it's possible. It is possible that getting to the Dead Sea will take us all the way to the end of the stream anyway. I don't remember how much talkie everybody does. I don't think it's much, though. Good job, Radius. Good job, Snef, with your 1 hit point for that level. Good. Alright, let's keep moving because I don't need to fight those guys, so I'm not gonna, like, hang around and let them try to fight me. I might have to fight one of these guys because they're pretty good at targeting me, but no! He was in the wrong space entirely. Okay, so that was everything out of here. I don't think there will, well, we will return to the Isle of the Damned in another world. But I think in the home world, we are fully finished with the Isle of the Damned, and I don't think we'll ever go back. Maybe if I get a forget-me-not pot, then I can do something with that. Okay, before we continue, Snef is getting kicked out of the party. He has lost his chance. So who else have we not really played with? I haven't really played with Starkey. And I haven't really played with Van. But I think I'm going to stick with Norris. Maybe Irene's. Maybe Zappa. Nah, we'll go Norris. I kind of liked him. He seemed to have some pretty good abilities, so I'm going to stick with him. I'm glad we got to see what Snef is like. We got to experience it. But I'm never coming back. I am never doing that again. Maybe when I get his final technique, then I'll have a reason to look at it. But for now, I think Snef he has demonstrated that he is not worth my time. Okay, Norris has the best weapon. He's got his armor. With him, just because I want it, we're going to go with that. And we want the Profiteer Purse. Now, I think this would be a good option for him. I usually give the Dragoon's honor to Lynx or Sammy. But I think in this situation, I've been pretty satisfied with the way Lynx is doing. I don't know if I necessarily need to boost it anymore. Okay, well, let's see what the Einlanzer does. Oh, Garai! We shall use the holy powers of the Einlanzer. The sword is a reflection of one's soul. How I pity you. You've done no wrong either. I mean, to me, that particle effect looks like it got destroyed, but it didn't. We will run into it again, and he even mentions it. I just hope that one day that sword will be freed of enmity. Like, he even acknowledges the sword is not dead. It looked like it exploded, but it didn't. Okay. Let's open the path. We opened the path. Let's travel the path. I love this place. This might be my favorite part of the game. That's why we're ending the stream before we continue it. This is the Dead Sea. This is some sight. I feel like I am living a nightmare. The waves are at a standstill, and what is that dark shadow in the distance? The treacherous ocean, the earth condemned by dragon gods. It's not all that bad. Because you can walk on the water, that's cool. Okay, This counts as the overworld. We're using our overworld sprites, except unlike any other part of the overworld that I know of, this is the only place where we run into enemies in the overworld. So, let me save my game real fast. Boom. And this is where we are going to leave for today. So, tomorrow, when we come back to the stream, we are going to work through the entirety of the Dead Sea. Again, this is probably my favorite part of the game. Yes, Blazin, it's happening. I am indeed going to call it here because I want to really relish the Dead Sea when we get there. So, come back tomorrow. If you are new here, hit that follow button, turn on your notifications. We'll be back tomorrow with the Dead Sea. We're going to pick up right here and then make our way into all of these places. Just to kind of give you a preview, we're going towards that central hub, but we're going to have to travel through a bunch of these frozen in time ruins, and I love the look of it. I already love the look of this. Look at all that water that I'm walking on. It's frozen in time. It's amazing. Just like you guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you for hanging out with me today. And I will see you all again tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.